The extraordinary romance between global pop sensation Taylor Swift and Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce has not only captivated millions of fans worldwide but has also profoundly influenced modern language and cultural discourse. Their high-profile relationship, marked by public displays of affection, shared appearances at games and concerts, and an eventual engagement, has brought renewed attention to the concept of one-sided emotional connections that fans form with celebrities. This phenomenon, long studied by psychologists and sociologists, has now been thrust into the mainstream spotlight as a defining aspect of contemporary fandom in the digital age. At the heart of this cultural shift is the selection of parasocial, as a prominent term reflecting the year's linguistic trends. This word, which describes the illusion of a mutual relationship between a fan and a famous individual despite no real interaction, perfectly encapsulates the intense devotion exhibited by Swift's loyal followers, known as Swifties. When news of the couple's engagement broke, countless fans experienced overwhelming joy, grief over past relationships detailed in Swift's music, and a sense of personal investment in her happiness. Many felt as though they were part of the love story, celebrating milestones as if they were close friends or family members, even though the vast majority have never met Swift or Kelce in person. The origins of the term trace back decades, emerging from observations of how audiences bonded with television personalities in an era when media was becoming more intimate and accessible. Early researchers noted that viewers could develop strong attachments, feeling companionship, admiration, or even romantic interest toward figures on screen who remained oblivious to their existence. In today's hyper-connected world, fueled by social media platforms, live streaming, and constant updates, these bonds have intensified exponentially. Fans can now follow every aspect of a celebrity's life in real time, from casual outings to major life events, fostering an even deeper sense of closeness. Swift's music has played a pivotal role in cultivating these connections. Her songwriting style is deeply personal and confessional, drawing from real experiences with love, heartbreak, betrayal, and triumph. Lyrics that dissect failed romances or celebrate new beginnings resonate profoundly with listeners who see parallels in their own lives. Albums exploring themes of desire, vulnerability, and resilience create an emotional bridge, making fans feel understood and seen by the artist. This relatability transforms passive listening into an active, empathetic engagement, where supporters champion her successes and mourn her setbacks as their own. The relationship with Kelce amplified this dynamic on an unprecedented scale. What began as Kelce publicly expressing his admiration by attending one of Swift's era's tour concerts and attempting to give her a friendship bracelet with his phone number quickly evolved into a whirlwind courtship that dominated headlines. Their appearances together, at NFL games where Swift cheered from luxury boxes, award shows, or casual dates, were dissected endlessly online. Fans analyzed body language, outfits, and subtle interactions, creating narratives and theories that further blurred the lines between observation and participation. The engagement announcement sent shockwaves through the fandom, with social media exploding in congratulations, fan art, and emotional outpourings. Some expressed happiness mixed with a tinge of loss, as if losing a friend to commitment, highlighting the one-sided nature of the bond. Psychologists explain this as a natural outgrowth of parasocial interactions, where the brain processes celebrity relationships similarly to real ones, releasing feel-good chemicals during positive news. This surge in parasocial engagement reflects broader societal changes driven by technology. Platforms allow celebrities to share unfiltered glimpses into their lives, posting photos, videos, and thoughts that feel directed at individual followers. Comments, likes, and occasional replies from stars reinforce the illusion of reciprocity, even if it's algorithmic or managed by teams. For Swift, whose career has spanned from country roots to pop domination, this evolution has been masterful. She has nurtured her fanbase through Easter eggs in music videos, secret sessions for album listens, and direct communication, building a community that feels uniquely bonded to her. Kelce, coming from the world of professional sports, brought a new dimension. His podcast discussions about trying to connect with Swift, combined with his charismatic personality, made him an endearing figure. The crossover appeal, music and football fans uniting, expanded the audience, introducing parasocial attachments to those who might not have experienced them before. Merchandise collaborations increased game attendance dubbed the Swift effect, and economic boosts to host cities underscored the tangible impact of their union. Linguistically, the rise of parasocial into everyday vocabulary signifies its transition from academic jargon to common parlance. Discussions on forums, podcasts, and therapy sessions increasingly reference the term to describe everything from celebrity crushes to influencer obsessions. It serves as a tool for self-awareness, helping individuals recognize when admiration tips into unhealthy territory, such as excessive emotional investment or boundary-crossing behavior. Alongside this, other emerging terms capture generational shifts and online culture. Words reflecting internet slang, delusional optimism, or traditional gender roles have entered dictionaries, illustrating how language adapts to social phenomena. However, the spotlight on parasocial ties, directly linked to Swift and Kelce's story, underscores the power couple's role in shaping not just entertainment but how society communicates about relationships. Critics argue that such intense fandom can lead to problematic outcomes, like harassment of celebrities' partners or unrealistic expectations in personal lives. Yet, for many, these connections provide comfort, community, and inspiration. Swifties, in particular, have mobilized for causes, from voter registration drives to charitable donations, turning parasocial loyalty into positive action. As Swift continues to break records with tours and releases, and Kelce pursues championships, their influence endures. The recognition of parasocial dynamics validates the depth of modern fandom, acknowledging it as a legitimate aspect of human connection in an isolated world. It prompts reflection on balancing admiration with reality, appreciating artists from afar while cultivating real-world relationships.